Rick Dollar here on Net Radio Dogs Road Show, and I am with Katlyn from Backline Bluegrass. They're our Spotlight Artist of the Week. Everybody give them a hand. And we have claps to go in there, by the way.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Katlyn, thanks for joining me tonight. How's everything going?
Good. Hey, Rick. Hey, everybody out there in Radio Land. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, I'm going to tell everybody this. You actually did this interview while you were on vacation, and I want to thank you so much for doing that. That means a lot to us.
Absolutely. Well, we were honored that you called and want to take some time to talk with us and let us share what we've been up to. So we're tickled pink to be with you.
Well, great. We appreciate that. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is this first song that we're going to play tonight as 16 Tons. Of course, everybody knows that Tennessee Ernie Ford did that song way back when. And actually, we're going to have a little guest intro here with Mr. Buck Ford, who is Tennessee Ernie's son, J. Buck Ford. Okay. He's going to be with us here in just a moment and talk about how you guys did his dad's song. No pressure.
Yeah. Way to not make me nervous there, Rick. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. So what made you want to do 16 Tons?
Well, man, that was one of my dad's favorite songs growing up. We always had it playing. It was in our song list on the CD player, on the radio at our house. And when we were looking to fill our show lineup for the year with material, we wanted to do something different and unique. As you know, we do a lot of original material ourselves. And so when we go to pick covers, we want to pick something unique that not a lot of people are doing in the touring arena that we're in. And man, 16 Tons, we started working on it and got some vibes on it. And it was a little different but than what the original cut was. But we wanted to keep a lot of that similar feel in the vocals that kind of throw back to Tennessee Ernie Ford. And so that's kind of just what we did. It kind of just fell together, and then we got to doing it at shows and people just kept requesting it and wanted it on a CD. So we decided we'd go ahead and drop it as a single.
Well, we're going to let Ernie come in and a little surprise here for Katlyn. I don't think she was ready for this. And we're going to let him come in and talk to us here for a minute or two. Hey, Ern, what's up, buddy? Okay, and we'll stop right there. Steve will cut that. Okay. And we'll say, all right, here's 16 Tons from Backline right here on the Road Show, Spotlight Artist of the Week. And then we'll cut that, and Steve will take care of that. Okay.
Cool.
And I'll say, okay, the second show. Okay, we'll start that over. Okay, the second song we're going to talk about tonight with Katlyn from Backline, our Spotlight Artist of the Week. I might retort whatever I need to say right there, and is The Farm. That is a new tune also. Now, can you give me a little backstory on The Farm?
Absolutely. Yeah. The Farm was actually the first single that we released off of this new and upcoming record that we're hoping to release by the end of the year. And it was written by me and arranged by the band.
Okay, I want to stop right there. And okay. I'm just going to interrupt you. And I'm going to let anybody and everybody out there know that most songs that these guys perform are written by you. And you are one of the most underregarded and songwriters in this country and in this genre of music. I'm just going to say that. So if you hear a song, by Backline, most of the time Katlyn has sweated it out and wrote this tune. It's probably agitated her for a month, but she's wrote it. Yeah. And she's a great songwriter. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, thanks. No, well, thank you, Rick. I'm flattered that you would say that, but in all honesty, I mean, I love writing the music, but when I get it to the band and these guys get their hands on it, man, it just really comes to life and becomes what I imagined it would be. And that's the most awesome reward as a songwriter, is to hear that song just take a new life and take wings. And The Farm did that for me. I actually got this song. I worked in a peach stand when I was in high school. It was my first job that I had. And I worked with an elderly man, Mr. Jimmy, And we got to talking one day, and he started telling me about how, as he was a boy, that they farmed for a living, and he remembered the men in suits coming to their land, to their property, and telling them, like, it'd be cheaper for you to just go to the mill and work. And they were kind of moved out of farming for construction reasons, the state doing some things where their home place was. And we were in practice one night. Zach was just playing this riff of this song, and I kind of just started bebops into it. I just kind of just started singing along with it. And this song came out of that little goof up, just that little goofy thing. And so I finally sat down with it, and that thought of Mr. Jimmy and what he had told me that day came out on paper. And so that's kind of where this story came from, the farm that we released with Mountain Fever last year.
And we will, okay, I'll start over here. That's good. That was a great description of that song.
Okay.
It's a great tune.
I thought it was too long. I was like, oh my gosh.
No. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's my show. You know what I mean? Yep. So whatever. They can't say nothing. Nobody can say nothing to me.
All right. The boss. I'm talking with the boss.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let me say this little part I got to do here on song number 2.
Okay.
And the second song that we're going to highlight okay. The second song we're going to highlight this week from our Spotlight Artist of the Week, Backline, is The Farm, right here on the Road Show. Okay.
Sweet.
And then we'll talk about Salem Town.
Okay, awesome.
Now you'll have to say that this is off of another album. Okay. So people know that they can go to Spotify or whatever and pick this up or whatever. Okay. Now the third song that we're going to highlight this week from Backline's one of their former records is Salem Town. Now, Katlyn, you want to tell me how that one came about?
Absolutely. Yeah. Salem Town was our first single released with Mountain Fever Records. And it was the title track for our latest album, like you said. And you can find that project in person. Come on and see us live. We'd love to see you. And on all the downloading avenues that you can go to for your music. But Salem Town was actually our first band co-write. We all sat down in a group together and wrote this song. And the thought came from Zach Carter, our banjo player. He had read about the Salem witch trials, and he'd read a story about this man whose wife was falsely accused of being a witch, and they hung her on the outskirts of town. And they said that he was so angry, they arrested him and brought him before the whole town and wanted him to tell them that she was a witch, to, kind of proclaim that she was killed justly. And he was so angry that they began stacking stones on him as like a torture thing to get him to talk. And the only thing he would say to them was more weight. And so that was kind of the thought this song was built off of. And then we took it and we flipped it to make him the builder of the gallows for his own wife. And so that's kind of how this song came to be. And, we just tried to make it as unique as possible, but that was where the idea and the thought came from for that.
I got you, man. That's another one of those songs that, I can really, and I say this a lot of times with a lot of artists, but I really can say this with a very full heart with you guys. I can always tell a Backline song when it first starts out. And that's a good thing with you guys. You guys have found your place. You've got really capable musicians that can do the job. And I mean, I remember when you guys first got Zach, and that was forever ago, pretty much.
It was about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the whole world is going to know what's going on with Backline one of these days. I think it's I think you're going to be out there doing your own thing and whatever it may be, but for right now, you're kicking butt, with these 3 songs, that's for sure. So
thank you.
Yeah, man. With the third song tonight from Backline, it's Salem Town right here on the Road Show. Okay. That was good. Now we'll say we'll say our goodbyes here, and I'll say my little thing, and
Okay. And
what I'll do is I'll intro the top 5 countdown at the that's what I'll do. What did you want to say?
Well, I was gonna just put in there, if they'd never looked into us before, they could check us out at our website and stuff. If that would be
that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I had to get the first part of that third little segment there done.
Gotcha.
Wow, now that's some great bluegrass music from the guys from South Carolina, Backline. And Katlyn, it's been good having you on the show, and hopefully you guys can just keep trucking on, man. I hope this COVID stuff is kind of in the rear view, and you can get out and do some live shows.
Thanks, Rick. We are too. We're so excited. We've actually been able to do a few live shows, and we're about to get started back pretty heavy, hopefully, if everything holds off. So we're tickled to be back out there and getting some dust under our heels again.
That's cool. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show. Tell Zach and everybody else out there that you got under your wing that we miss them. We'd like to see them sometime.
Will do. And if anybody out there hasn't got to look into us, we'd love for y'all to send us a message on Facebook. We're at Backline SC, or on Instagram under the same handle, Backline SC, or you can check us out at www.backlinesc.com, or just come see us at a live show. We'd love to get shaking howdy with you. Come on, Rick. You got to come see us, man. We're going to be looking for you.
Okay. I can try. If I can ever get out of Georgia, that's going to be my biggest problem.
Now, the devil went down there.
Yeah, I know. And I think I met him a couple of times while I was here. But anyway. Oh, man. Well, thanks, Katlyn. We appreciate you. Hey, everybody, stay with me. We got the top 5 countdown coming up next. All right. Good enough. Well, thanks for sitting in. I think it worked out pretty good.
Absolutely. Anytime.
All right. Now we're going to get this on next week. Okay. So I'll be sending out promos. I'm going to have to go through and like all your all's social media stuff so I can tag y'all and all this stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you guys have a Twitter? Do you have a Twitter?
We do. We have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and take care of everything. Do you have I guess I need to tag Mark and whoever else at Mountain Fever. Do you guys have a PR person?
Yes, it would be Melanie.
Let's see. Melanie. You gotta help me with that one. Or Melody. No, I know Melody does that stuff from Mountain
Melody, I think it's Katlyn.
Okay.
Katlyn.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I've got
if you want to send it to me, you can email it to me and I can get it to them or whatever.
Okay. Well, I'll just make sure. I'm just going to tag everybody on everything. Okay. And that way you guys can, you can share it on social media and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. And as long as you tag Mark, as long as you tag Mountain Fever, Mark will get it too. So.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, thanks for spending some of your vacation time with all of my radio listeners.
Well, we're gonna play down here on Saturday, so we all
that's good.
Made a vacation weekend out of it. Yes.
Oh, that's cool then. Well, good deal. All right. Well, we'll talk to y'all soon. Okay.
All righty, bud. Thanks
so
much.
See you soon.
All righty. Bye.